We're on the air. We're on the air worldwide, and this is Internet Radio, and it's Radio Entrepreneurs. Thank you very much. My name is Jeffrey Davis, and I'm the host of the show. And we are always featuring and promoting the success of entrepreneurship. To us, the engine that drives a lot of things. Our next guests are from the Friendship Works, and we have Lois Waller, Director of Programs, and Janet Seckel-Cerroti, Executive Director. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. So tell us first about Friendship Works. I mean, I think it does.
Absolutely, and that's why we picked the name recently. We were actually formerly known as Match Up Interfaith Volunteers. We started in 1984 as an interfaith coalition bringing together people of all backgrounds and faiths to meet the needs of the aging population. And it was well before anybody was talking about baby boomers or recognizing that people were aging alone in place. And we received a grant from the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation in 1984 to begin an interfaith coalition to serve the needs of isolated older adults.
Just the first thing as I hear that, are you social workers?
We are not. I am by background a community organizer, social worker, but it is not a social work agency, and most of the people are in the agency are not social workers. They're people who care, people with management background, people with divinity school backgrounds, people with all different educations, but who are trained to serve, to match, to interview volunteers, to who know about elder care.
So, I'm very familiar with elder care. Boston's a big market for elder care. Can you give us some of the tactical things that you would be doing so we get a good feel for the organization?
Sure.
I can do that. I'm the
That's
director.
Lois talking.
Hi, I'm Lois. Yes, everything the agency does is with volunteers. We're not like a bank who has a few volunteers who do something occasionally. We are totally volunteer driven. And so all of our services are like a gift to the city of Boston and Brookline. We bring volunteers in, screen them, train them, and then we have specialties where we help isolated elders. Let's say your aunt is alone, you're living in Arizona, you know she needs somebody to come check on her once a week. Friendship Works can train and provide a volunteer to go visit her. Make a commitment for a year to visit her. We call those folks friendly visitors. Or let's say your grandma can no longer get to the doctor safely. You have used all of your time at work taking her back and forth to the doctors, and now she needs some help, an escort maybe to help her get to and from a doctor's appointment. And we have volunteers who are trained to escort elders to and from doctor's appointments.
Are you a 501c3?
Yes.
You are. So how do you get your revenue to be able to do this gift work?
Well, we start in a way from scratch every year, although we do have some multi-year funding now, which did not in the past. So our largest revenue is from individuals, people who are in the listening audience today, people like you and me, who decide that this is an important cause that they want to support. We also get support from foundations and corporations and businesses, and a little bit of support from congregations as well. We often do an event, once a year. I won't say often, so once a year we do an event, and there's revenue from that. But we pull it together, and individual support and business support is very important to us.
So none of the volunteers get paid? They're all 100% volunteer support organization, or
Yes, the staff obviously get paid. They do the recruiting, the training, the supporting, the recognition of the volunteers. But anybody who is providing the direct service, the direct help, it's a gift from their heart that they give.
Wow, very nice. And
we have about 200 volunteers, I'm going to say, or a little bit 250, I think, right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so how do you find those volunteers?
We recruit through social media, the internet. We go to congregations, newspapers, everything, flyers, libraries, social groups that are like Rotary or something like that. We could come speak to those folks.
If somebody wanted to find you guys at Friendship Works, how would they find you? How would they support you?
They would find us at fw4elders.org, or they can call. We try and answer the phone all the time. It's 617-482-15 And you can call if you're interested just in knowing more information, or look at our website. You can also call if you're interested in getting involved as a volunteer, or if you know someone who needs our services, even if it's a neighbor or somebody else, to talk about how that might happen. And also, if you're interested in helping us grow, I know many of the listeners are entrepreneurs and business people. We are looking for folks who have more of a business background and corporate background to help us get to the next stage of friendship, working for many more people in the community.